It's amazing, really. I help all sorts of people with problems, relationships that are in trouble, that are finishing and they don't know what to do about it, women and men that really struggle. But let's just focus on men for a minute. Men, you don't have to suffer. Look at all the stuff you're suffering with and all those internal thoughts you struggle to work out. You know, maybe you've been trying to keep people happy your whole life and you can't do it anymore. Maybe you just lost someone you love and you don't understand the emotions that are going on. Maybe your relationship's in breakdown and you're really struggling with keeping it all together. Maybe you're struggling with your success or earning money or feeling worth something, whatever it might be. But you don't reach out for help. There are people out there that know more about it than you, but you still don't accept that. You think you know what you need to know, or you live in this false hope that you actually can work out what's going on and you'll actually fix it yourself. And it comes down to a few particular things with men. And it's like you're judgmental, you're opinionated, you have too much pride, and you live in this kind of false hope that one day you'll work it out yourself and nobody could know more than you about it, which is like ridiculous. I spent my life working on human behaviour, which would be no different if I'd spent my life working on, say, a car. If I spent my life working on a car, I'm going to know more about how a car works than the average person. Not than another mechanic, but than the average person. Well, I spent my life working on what goes on for human beings and what goes on for men as well, and being a man myself, having experienced so much of this suffering, so much of this stuff of being down, and so much of these kind of withdrawals in relationships, not feeling loved, not feeling worthy, not feeling good enough, and so many of these people leaving me feeling lost or feeling left or feeling alone. And the truth is, there are only so many problems that we experience over and over again, and there's pretty much, well, there is a way through all of them based on what you understand and what you can understand about it. And what happens is you get stuck. You get stuck in this opinion that you know everything you need to know, or that you know more than everybody else. Or you get stuck in this idea that it's not good to ask for help. Who told you it's not good to ask for help? Who told you that there's something wrong with you if you ask for help in some way? You get stuck in this judgment of yourself because you're always, as a man, you're always measuring yourself against something. You measure yourself against other people and particularly other men. So if you have to ask another man for help and support, what you end up doing is that actually makes the problem worse, because you go, there must be something wrong with me that I need to ask this man for support. Well, I've supported hundreds and thousands of men and people and relationships through troubled times and difficult situations, and I promise you the only thing that's equipped me to be able to do that is the problems I've gone through myself and the suffering I've experienced myself, the withdrawals I've had from people because I don't feel loved, I don't feel connected, I don't feel like I'm worth something, I'm valuable. And you as men, you shelter. You kind of put yourself in this box, and then your wife reaches out to you, a friend reaches out to you, a sister, a brother, but you're like, no, I'm all right, I'll work it out myself. What's the deal with this? Why do you think you have the tools you need to work it out when you're suffering and struggling with whatever's going on? If you lose somebody you love, there's an emotional reason behind why you're having such a hard time moving through it. Now, I'm not saying you won't feel grief. I'm just saying you don't have to suffer like you're suffering. If you've been trying to keep people happy your whole life and your whole world's imploding and you don't understand why, there's a reason why the people pleaser doesn't work. And I know all of this because I've spent my life working out human behaviour based on my own struggles, based on being young and suffering and feeling like I'm not worth something. So men, what is the deal with you? Why are you so closed? Why are you so prideful? Why are you so arrogant, so superior? Why do you think you should know the answer? Would you go and operate on somebody's brain without going and studying brain surgery? So why are you operating on your own emotional state without doing emotional intelligence? It doesn't make any real sense, except for the fact that the very problem is the problem itself. For you to go and ask help, You need to accept something about yourself that you're running away from. And I ask you, men, what is it that you're running away from? What is it you don't want to feel? What did your mum and dad do to you that you can't get over, that you haven't accepted? What did you make up about your parents that you're now living the emotional wound of? Because somehow, men, there are men committing suicide. There are men thinking about it as I speak about this. There are men that you know that might be thinking about it if it's not you yourself. Well, how come? I'll tell you how come, because you go insular and you try to deal with everything yourself and you can't. You need somebody to help you through the pain, somebody that understands the pain, somebody that understands why you feel not good enough, somebody that understands why you feel worthless, somebody that understands why you feel the weight of the world on your shoulders, somebody that understands why your recipe for success. So I teach recipes for success. Every person has a series of recipes for success. And those recipes are designed to create something that brings them happiness. But the actual very recipes that they run actually cause the catastrophe they're trying to avoid. And you have to work out, you can't work that out yourself. I couldn't work it out myself. I needed coaches and hours of seminars. Not therapy, counseling, not that sort of stuff, but behavior understanding. Why do you feel like you do? Why do you keep it all inside? Why won't you ask for help? Where are these opinions, this cynicism, this false hope, this idea that you can do it all yourself is killing you. It's killing everything about you, and life's going on. And there are ways to feel great every day, not false great, not like covering up shit. Don't cover shit up. I don't cover shit up. But there are ways to feel awesome every day by cleaning up the garbage that's in the past. Isn't it time that you seek out my help? Isn't it time you actually make a commitment to the quality of your own life and go, I've had enough of feeling like this day after day? And I know what it is. It's worthless. It's not good enough. It's unloved. Because it's the same for every single person. It's the same for every person, every man included. So you can work out, I can help you work out how to not feel the very thing that you're suffering with right now. I can show you strategies to get over the very thing that you're struggling to get through right now. Maybe your business is failing. Maybe your wife's unhappy. Maybe you're unhappy. Maybe your kids are unhappy. Whatever it is, I know as a man, you shut down. You go inside. And that is the problem. Come outside. Come here and ask me. I'll coach you. I've got a program. I'll coach you through the problem you're struggling with. You don't have to do it on your own. I've been there, I understand it, I know it. I've helped thousands of men get over what you're struggling with right now. Let go of the pride. Let go of the opinion. Let go of the arrogance. Let go of the belief there's something wrong with you if you ask for help. There's nothing wrong with you. You're just a human being. This is what happens. This is the human beingness of you. And this is the masculine human beingness. It's separate to the feminine human beingness. They got their own problem. But seriously, guys, why are you struggling? Let's do something about it. Get in contact. Drop me a message. Catch up with my lives. Ask questions, whatever it might be. All right, and I'm not forgetting about you ladies, okay? I know you're out there. I know you want me to speak to you too. But I just seriously want to try and get through that, that shell. If you've got a husband, you know the shell I'm talking about. You keep hitting at it all the time, and all it does is it doesn't go in. It gets knocked away. So if you're a lady, if you're a woman and you're seeing this, give it to your man. Say, watch this. Stop suffering with this stuff. You don't need to. There's a solution. All right, guys. Any questions, anything you want to ask or whatever, just drop it in the message. But let's do something about this, because all I hear all the time is men suffering and you don't need to be. Okay, guys. See ya.